What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Today is gonna be a ready recap, and let's start with LVS. Why not? So we can go. So LVS trade, I did short at 33.84. I was looking for 33.30 as a profit target, but I was taken out at 33.78. Yeah, but this trade was on 1 minute chart. And once I saw that the stock was climbing up, and then I kind of draw this trend line here. Once we went up on the trend line and we regained, and we were going to regain the view up, I decided to cut the trade, essentially for because I was having the 200 shares. And this one, what is the other one? Baba. Actually, I had a very nice trade in the morning in Baba, and then like a stupid I gave back in the afternoon. But essentially this morning I was the stock went the stock opened down on this candle, open up on this candle down, and I was looking for the break of the pre-market low, which happened. So I essentially shorted at the pre-market low and covered along the way. I left a few to run, but I left a few shares to run, but I was taken out on the this green candle as was signifying a reversal. The other trade, since we are on the Baba chart, the other trade was in the afternoon in Baba. I shorted the I wanted to go short at 77.31, shorted Baba at 77.31. Essentially I was here. Essentially I shorted on this candle, and I covered on the way up. I was looking for a continuation lower on the ticker. Baidu was the disaster trade. Cancel here. Baidu was a disaster trade. I went short at 102.76 for a I was looking for the break of this low and for a continuation after the pullback, which didn't happen. I wanted to risk the previous pullback on the previous doji candle, and so um, I didn't calculate well the risk, so I didn't enter with 50 shares, and I took a big loss on Baidu on that one, on this trade. Facebook made $235 on this stock, but it has been a multiple trades in Facebook. I did first trade was I longed Facebook over here for a continuation higher. Um, took some off and took some off. I was risking $2 in the time, and I took some off, and the rest at break even. I went long again. Facebook over here. I longed again Facebook over here. Covered some along the way. I did add on the on the break of the 89. Actually, um, yeah. So I cover 40 shares over here, and then I waited for the pullback. I thought that was keeping going higher. I was essentially I thought that was going higher, so I added the 75 shares at the break of 189. But once it pulled back and reached my break-even point, I went out on that one. I kept watching the stock. It was flirting around the VWAP, but every time that was coming down, was coming up and down, up. So I decided to long again at 189. I went I longed at 189, risking essentially I was risking the VWAP 70 cents. Sorry, 30 cents. He came back down, but when he came back down, and then I decided to add if he would have broke again the 189, which he did. So, and then I covered part of it here, 189.61, and then I took the rest out at almost at break even. Another trade in Facebook. Kept watching. Once I saw the red volume coming in, I decided to short at essentially at the break of the pre-market open, risking again the VWAP, the regain of the VWAP. I shorted, covered some, and then took some out. I took the rest out at break even. Once the stock pulled back, I decided to short here again, and I covered the rest all the way down. Futu. Let me cancel here. Futu. What I have done in Futu. Futu 24, 25. Actually, I have done 2 trades in Futu. First trade was shorted at 24.89, 24.89, which essentially what time was 9:57. Shorter here, added at 74. Added at 74. I was looking for a bigger move to 23.80, which didn't happen. So I took off some, and then once I realized that the stock would not have come down to the price I wanted, I essentially I closed the trade. Then the other trade in food, I shorted at 24, 25, 25, 15, 28. Yeah, 24, 25 under the wave up. Then once it again on top of the wave up, I closed for a loss. NVDA. NVIDIA. And 52 longed NVIDIA at 21.58. Over here looking for a new high. Once I saw the volume was not coming in, I decided quickly to take something off, and then the rest I went out at break even essentially. And this one was at 10.08, 20.44. Took some off before the break, before the resistance, and then the rest at 21.76. mRNA. mRNA trade. mRNA trade at 10:35. I tried to 10:35 I tried to short at 162.83, but 3-minute chart. I was watching this. I shorted the 162.83, but once and I was risking, but once I saw the risk was too high, I decided to cut the trade off, and this would have worked. Marine 1412, yeah, 1412. Decided to long. I went long at 155 with the stop 152.50, and I was selling out on this one. LI. The LI trade. The LI trade shorted the 19.5, risking 20, and I pretty much covered along. I was all out here when I saw that it was not climbing back up to the view up. I added back and I go over in these candles. And what was the PDD? The PDD trade. The PDD trade. PDD trade. I bought at 30.28. Essentially, I was looking for a new high, which of course happened. So as I decided to cut back off. Pretty much this was my day today. $17 $17 in red. Tomorrow will be another day. Hopefully we'll do something better. Definitely today I have over traded. My first trade of the day was Baba, and it was a nice win. Pretty much I was supposed to stop on that one. Then came Baidu, which raised my winner on Baba and more. So I kind of been working all day to reduce that loss, but I don't know, with the amount of trades that I have done today, perhaps I'm, I'm gonna pay in commission for what I have recovered. Last week it's been a rough week for me. This week is starting in red, so hopefully tomorrow we'll see some green on the screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you to the next